Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. It's the start of a brand new week. It's Monday, the sun is shining, the sky is blue, and we're here with lots of fun for you. Yes, it is going to be an amazing day today because we've actually got, well, two launch days really, haven't we? Later on tonight, live at 5. It is a launch, but it's the launch of the end of National Craft Month, if that makes sense. That doesn't make any sense, but it is. We have a finale show for you tonight to wrap up National Craft Month. We've got unbelievable deals. We have got goodie bags there. We've got time-limited deals, platinum deals. I mean, such a big, brilliant show for you. 2 hours tonight. Sarah will be in for that. Middle show today is another launch, which is the launch of a brand new collection, which methinks you're going to like. In fact, I know you're already liking it because almost 10% of the stock has already gone. Do you love tea? Or do you love coffee? Well, if you love either or both, you're going to want this collection. It's the tea or coffee collection, which we'll talk about in more details in just a little bit. And in this show, Wake Up Call, we get to preview everything. So if you're up and about and you're awake and you're ready to go, make sure you pick up all the deals before everybody else because this is going to be busy. These are going to be busy, so you may as well shop now whilst we have plenty of stock of all of it. Now, as I mentioned, Sarah is in on the later show, but before that, I am back with one of our absolute faves. Delighted to see her, fresh-faced, ready to go. It is the one and only, the funniest person in craft, besides me. It is the Fish McGiggles, Debbie Fisher.
I would absolutely take that. The funniest person other than you, although I get laughed at, not laughed with, Ben. That's the difference. But yes, I'm so excited. It's so good to be back on Crafters TV because, and with this amazing launch, even if you're like me and don't really drink tea or coffee, I mean, what a brilliant person to launch the collection.
Who should we pick?
I do collect teacups, believe it or not. So I've got lots of teacups and mugs and that people buy me because I do love a hot chocolate as well. Yeah. But I love this, Ben, because I think that most people drink tea or coffee. Yeah. I love the fact that we've got a collection of each or all together. The motivational quotes in here, once you see them, are incredible. And I just think you're going to absolutely love it. So I can't wait to give you that sneak peek now and then do a full-on launch day at 2 o'clock.
When you say you collect teacups, do you collect teacups like people collect teaspoons when they go on holiday?
So if I'm out and about, I like to pick up different cups, yes. Yeah, and the other day I picked up a glass. I've got a bit of a thing for glass see-through cups. I like see-through cups because they do them in all sorts of shapes, and they do the ones where they've got like a, almost like a hanging one inside. So when you pour it in, you still can see all the outside. I love them, yeah, so I love cups, so yes.
Who knew that the Fish was a cup connoisseur, eh? We've got loads of you already in watching. Radical Rachel on the socials this morning with Elsie saying hello and good morning, Ben and Debbie and team and all. Happy Monday from a stormy Florida. Hello to Julie Palmer and Violet Hastings who says happy Monday from North Carolina. Violet Hastings is also with us. Did I just do that? I did. Lois is in saying good morning from Ohio. Hello. Trudy says a Floridian good morning to everyone. Ash Cambo says hello. Laurie Barnett says good morning from Gilbert, Arizona. And Pamela Greenidge also says hello. Little Bear joins us. Sandy Borek says good morning. And Wendy Graham says, hi Ben, Debbie, CTV community and all. I've placed my order early this morning. I like both tea and coffee. And Sandy says, I love tea, so I love this collection. Are you team tea or are you team coffee? And you can't say both.
A lot of people are both rules. Though, aren't they? My hour is both. They always have a cup of tea in the morning, but then they'll have a cup of coffee, like for 11s.
So, if I had to choose, I would have coffee. But so I have coffee in the morning, and I have a cup of tea at night.
Ah, okay.
Coffee before 12, tea after. But I much prefer coffee. What are you? Coffee. Nicola's coffee, tea. Should we get the deal up on the screen? For that is not it. That's not it. at all.
That's a different deal.
That is a different deal, which is coming to you a little bit later on tonight in Launch Day, which is our finale deal, which you'll want to get your hands on one of the daily deals. We've got loads of great deals coming up for you a little bit later on. Lots of goodie bags, and without letting the cat out of the bag too much, the more you buy, the more you will save. Sonia, just whilst we're waiting for the details, says, well, y'all, this will be a great and hilarious show. Ben and Debbie are great together.
Ah, thank you.
Coffee until someone cuts me off, then I drink tea, says Rachel. At what point does somebody cut you off? That's the question.
Or do you have to cut yourself off so you sleep better?
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. And Bev says, good morning, everyone. Caffeine, my favourite thing in the world, as long as it's coffee. I tell you what, we'll work on the details for you. Shall I have a look at everything that we're getting on the boards with Debbie?
Yes, come and have a look, because there is some amazing bits on here. First of all, you've got your tea party, which is your teacups. I love this set. I think it's really great. Building up your teacups, you've got all these individual elements that you can put inside, and you could be making cards like this one.
Wow, that's so cool.
How cute are all those? It's so lovely. Absolutely love that one. So that's the first one. Then you've got the teapot. Now I'm showing you all the tea collections to start with. You can buy it as a whole big bundle, so just hang fire on that one. But look at that amazing teapot. You've got the sugar with the sugar cubes. You've got even the tea bag on there. Look at that, super cute. I love this one, Ben. I think this is going to be a really good one for Mother's Day. So it's actually got your oval dies in here, and you've got your tea and your little flowers and your foliage that you can build it up with to cards like this. Look how incredible that is. I love the fact that we've given you, and the papers, hold tight, there is a paper pad. But yes, having little teacups like that, that's going to be perfect for Mother's Day. Although, I mean, you have to be quick, Mother's Day's this weekend,
It is Sunday,
this is my all-time favourite stamp set now, because it's just absolutely brilliant. There is just some really cute, motivational sort of sayings here. I just absolutely love them. So many there. I mean, char your best.
Char your best.
Could get my words out there. You've got you can brew it.
You can brew it.
Yes. Absolutely amazing. Motivation. So lots of different ones on there. We'll look at those the more we go through the show. And look at this. I mean, great sample here showing these.
Waterfall card.
Which is like the waterfall card that shows them all coming down. So absolutely love that one. Just push all those ones back. So that's that one. Then we've got your tea sentiments here. So you've got a sentiments for each. And not only have you got those motivational ones, you've also got these ones as well. So lots of different play on words. You, me, and a cup of tea. This is just absolutely brilliant. Tea for two, you are tea-rific. Life begins after tea, which would be brilliant if you know a tea drinker that's retiring. I think that's a brilliant one to go for. A cup of thanks. I mean, that's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
But first tea. I mean, that is so popular.
Let's do cake.
Let's do cake. Absolutely do cake. And then you can see just some of those sentiments along with that teacup as well. So absolutely beautiful. So that's your tea ones. Now we get on to the coffee. Actually, before we do coffee, what about a little snack with coffee? Croissant, a donut, maybe a cupcake. Absolutely love these pretzels. I'm not a pretzel person, I must admit. My granddaughters love pretzels, but look at that. How cute are those? I'm going to show you later on how you can make those and make them look really realistic. So that's a great one to have. Then we have your actual latte cups. So if you like your coffee on the go, I love this one. It looks like a small die, but actually there's loads here. I mean, your straw, all your different ones. And if I bring this in, you can see just all the different ones that you can make. So if you like your takeout coffees, as our Craig does, definitely, that's the one for you. So that's a great little one to have on there. Then you've got all your coffee pots as well. So your coffee pots, your jugs, your, what's it called?
Cafetiere.
Cafetiere. I love that one. I think that's really good. Lovely set there. And look how fabulous they look when you cut them out and coloured them in. Just absolutely beautiful. Then we're going for these, which I think are brilliant brilliant. We've not done anything like this before. Do you know when they do the coffees on the top?
Oh, they draw on your froth.
Yeah, in your froth, yes. You're drawing on your froth.
Yeah, oh, draw me froth.
You sprinkle on your froth, don't they? Do they not sprinkle it, or do they cut? They
sprinkle it and then
carve it.
Yeah,
don't they? Yeah. So you've got that in your embossing folder. So that's going to make that one there absolutely beautiful. And then what about your larger one? Look at that.
Oh wow,
I know, fabulous one. That one is absolutely brilliant. And that one is this was just done on a piece that you can sand back. Look at that, looks absolutely fabulous. So that's a great one to have. And then we come on to the sentiments that you're getting with your coffee there. So coffee, because adulting is hard.
Yes.
Absolutely brilliant. Coffee o'clock, coffee to go, coffee lover. Coffee and friends make the perfect blend. So you've got all of those to go with it. And then you've got your paper pad. Now what I think is really clever, Ben, is we've done a paper pad not based on tea or coffee. This is based, I think, on a little bit of like your Laura Ashley tea rooms, that sort of thing. If you go to a nice little afternoon tea, I love an afternoon tea.
Oh yeah.
So nice. These are all your sort of wallpapers, your tablecloths. There's even some tea stained ones in there as well, or coffee stains. But I absolutely love this pad, and I think it's a great one to have just for all your different crafting. But you've got your gingham tablecloths, you've got all your different wallpapers there, you've got your beautiful florals. Look at that. Picnic. I mean, if you're going on a picnic.
Like you say, it is like a cute, like coffee shop, isn't it? Little
like your
tea shop.
rooms, isn't
I
it?
like that.
Yeah, I love that one. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, you've got some really fabulous ones there in that paper pad. So yes, that's what you're getting as well in your paper pad, and that is for everything that we've shown you there. But you can break it down into those two collections, which Ben will let you know.
Susan B says, hello from rainy and cold Delaware. I've got both sets as I am one who loves both. Christine says, good morning, afternoon everyone. I love my coffee, unfortunately decaf now, but I do like tea too. Love this collection so much. Chat to me, tea lovers, as well. What teas are you into? My Laura is a big Earl Grey fan.
Oh, is she? Oh, yeah, no.
Oh.
Don't like Earl
That's what I think about that. Oh. Sorry about that face on a Monday. Those tea stamps are the absolute cutest, says Sandy. I agree with Debbie. Oh, and I hope there'll be a demo of the waterfall card, says Trudy. Well, we will see. Christine says, good morning from Altoona. I'm an avid teacup collector. I have 3 wall racks that hold 18 each, as well as the very tops. I would collect them when on vacay. I loved the Irish Tara pattern, you say. And hi to Alexandra, who says, hello, all crafty peeps. This collection is completely my cup of tea. See what you did there. My family is fairly evenly split between tea and coffee drinkers. Only one of my girls won't drink coffee at all. Listen, the value for money is incredible. We've got the details up for you now. So, I mean, I don't know how we are doing this, but this collection is worth £152 or 197 bucks. You can have it today for 56 quid.
Is that right?
Or $72. Is that...
That can't be for everything.
I was going to say, that might be wrong. But listen, whatever way... There's gremlins today. There's gremlins all over the place. I haven't got my readers either. Oh, so the price is right.
It's not.
Yeah, just ignore that. That is definitely wrong. But you are still getting a fantastic deal. £56 or 72 bucks is the price that everyone pays if you're platinum. If you do want to split them up, you have got the opportunity to just get the tea collection. You have got the opportunity to just get the coffee collection. Have we got the details for those or not yet? Oh, we do. Okay. So if you do want to go for just the coffee collection on its own, there you go. So your 6-piece collection that Debbie walked you through, which we can walk through again later in the show, £28 or 36 bucks. If you just want to go for the tea collection, once again, there you go. Details on your screen. £32 or 40 bucks is the platinum price on that. But look, you know, for that extra few pounds, you can get the whole shebang. And also, just to say, if you do go for the Showstopper collection, you will also get 50 bonus points as well. You buy it all and you save an extra £5 by getting it all in one click. There you go. Should be £85, 111 bucks. It's £56 or 72 bucks if you are a platinum member. Loads of comments coming in on the teas and coffees, but shall we have a little delve and a dive into this first of all? 10% of the Showstopper stock has already gone, so get shopping. Are you teaing or are you coffeeing?
We're coffeeing, yes, because I really wanted to get my hands on that embossing folder. Thanks a latte. I think it's just absolutely brilliant. I think anyone that you know that goes, I know absolutely everyone would know somebody that goes into a coffee shop. When I see people go into a coffee shop, I'm always shocked at the prices because obviously I don't buy coffee, but I think they're £5 like plus, aren't they, for a takeaway coffee, which is ridiculous. But if you love them, don't you? It's like anything, what you love, you love. So I've just got a piece of cream card and I've took that large latte emblem and we're just going to place that inside. So we're just going to do just our basic embossing. Now this is a 2D folder, but it has some real strength in this as well. So what we are going to do is we're going to use our top and bottom cutting plates. And then I'm just going to add in, I normally just add in, or actually we will use the metal shim. I normally just put another piece of card in and that gives a really deep embossing. And then we're just going to run that through the machine. So nice and easy. Now the reason I do that is you don't have to, you still can get good embossing, but I think that might have been a bit too thick, but it's gone through. Oh no, we've still got a good emboss there. So, so sometimes if it's too much, it will warp the card, but actually that's not too bad at all. And the reason I wanted to get the maximum embossing that I could is because I want to use my alcohol pens on there. Now you can use your the letterpress technique, which we'll show you later on how to get that, where you just ink inside the folder. You can also use your ink pads, which you could go over the top with, and that's going to look fabulous as well. I love using my alcohol pens on the on embossing. I think it looks really cool, and it's just a mindful then craft that you can do. So the pens that I am using are my dark red blend, my tan blend, my earth brown blend, and my gold yellow. So you can see all those sort of colours that are going to look really lovely together. So let's just start off with the red, and I'm going to go into our mid red to start with. Now because we've got a deep embossing, and I'm just going to grab myself a piece of card to colour onto as well. There we go. But yeah, because we've got the deep embossing, it means that I can follow those lines. So now it will, depending on the card that you've used, because I'm not using Nina cardstock, it doesn't mean that you have to use Nina, but it means that it will absorb quicker. So you want to sort of almost just tickle the area with the top of the pen. A brush nib would be good to use. So literally just going round. And I'm not worried if it's not perfect.
No.
It doesn't have to be perfect. So we'll leave that one there, and then we're just going to go in, just do a few. I've got a finished one, so we don't need to do it all. But
so if you have a brush nib, use a brush nib, did you say?
Brush nibs are good because they've got that really tiny piece on the end. So yeah, so either one that you can use to colour them in. But it's a case of literally just touching the top and going round and move your card around with you. So you can see I'm almost sort of brushing it on, but with the pen. And then you don't want to leave it too long, because if you leave it too long, it would just absorb into the cardstock. Yes. If you're doing Nina cardstock, using Nina or our alcohol, because we've named it alcohol cardstock now, haven't we? If you're just using that, then it won't absorb so quickly. But because I'm just using a cream cardstock, and I wanted it cream for that reason, just to be able to get that same sort of different in the colour tones that we're using. And let's switch to a different colour so you can see the different colours. So we can go then at the top. And if if we've got little dots on here, so if I just literally hold that on, look, can you see it just absorbs on the top? So just until it bleeds really over those dots. You don't want to use any more than that. And then it's a case of just coming round.
You're very good at staying in the lines. Well,
actually, it's because it's embossed.
Yeah.
Which makes it really easy, because you can see, as you're going round, you can see it bleeding down over that emboss detail. So we're just taking that round.
15% of the Showstoppers gone, by the way.
Amazing.
Very busy.
Yeah, I knew people would love this.
Well, like you say, it's like when we've done sort of animal collections before and things like that. Like everybody loves animals, everybody loves tea and coffee, and even if it is the case of perhaps you're more of a tea lover than a coffee lover, you'll want to go for the showstopper because you've then got the options to be able to then make cards for everybody, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely. And you will always know somebody that drinks tea or coffee.
Exactly right, yeah. I think, obviously different people work on different budgets, but if you've got the budget to be able to go for it, I think you miss a trick if you don't get the showstopper, because if you just buy the tea, chances are you'll then go, I wish I had brought the coffee as well, because...
And actually, Ben, that's exactly that happened with the dog and cat collection when we did Pets Rule.
Yeah.
Someone had bought the cats because they loved cats, and then they wanted the dog one because someone they wanted to make a card for loved dogs, and then it was gone. The dog one had gone.
Shazza Maynard says fruit teas for me, especially lemon myrtle. Well, that is.
Lemon myrtle?
Yeah, M-U-R-T-L-E, lemon myrtle.
Like moaning myrtle.
Moaning myrtle. We buy it in Australia when visiting our daughter, apparently.
Oh.
Violet Hastings, I just like basic coffee, nothing flavoured or added, just give me a cup full of plain old coffee and I'm a happy camper. I went somewhere like Starbucks, I'd be clueless on what to order. Violet, I am with you. I don't like all of these syrups and flavourings and whatnot.
I think you just have to order a flat white, don't you? Is that how it works?
No. If you want a white coffee these days, you have to ask for an Americano with milk.
Really?
Yes, and if you say, can I have a white coffy, they'll say that. Do you mean an Americano with milk? That's like,
is that true? Wow.
100%.
So not just a flat white?
I think that's different. I get very triggered going into coffee shops now because you just can't ask for a white coffee. They'll always go, do you mean an Americano with milk? And then I'll be like, yes, if you say so. Just black coffee and I'll get my own milk then, shall I? So complicated. Back in the day, it was just black coffee or white coffee, wasn't it? Not all of these,
Well, yeah, that's very true.
Lattes and mocha chocolate.
Well, they would just say milk with it, or if you didn't say you wanted milk, they'd just give you a black coffee.
Yeah. Or then nowadays as well, actually, I've never been asked that when you say with milk. I would have thought nowadays, like they would say, oh, what sort of milk do you want? Soy milk?
Oh, yeah.
Almond milk?
Oat milk.
Oat milk. Oh, dear. I don't buy a lot of coffees out and about. I know you say Craig does. The only real time I will have a coffee, treat myself to a coffee, is if I do a park run on a Saturday and there's a cafe in the park. I'll buy a nice coffee then. But like you said, they're usually like £3.5, £4.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Stephen says, I like a milky coffee, and I feel your pain, Ben. My mother is an Earl Grey drinker. I'm a PG and a Tetley tea drinker. My mum used to always have, so I used to be a really, I'm talking maybe 10 cups a day tea drinker. Did you?
Oh yeah, loads, like I drunk tea all the time. And it's weird because and people know this that drink tea, when you get home and you're literally dying for that cup of tea, and it doesn't matter how hot it is, you gulp it, and it's the best thing in the world just to gulp that tea down. And you think, and normally you have to blow it and you think it's too hot, but when you really want a cup of tea, and I've never had that since I gave up drinking tea. I've never had that since.
How did you have your tea? Just milk?
Just milk, yeah.
No sugar?
Yeah. Oh, no, I always had sugar.
Oh, you did?
I used to have 3 teaspoons of sugar. So I think now I don't have sugar at all. Literally, I've cut sugar out of my diet, and I used to have so much. Yeah, it's quite unbelievable. Right, Ben, I'm going to stop there. And then what we're going to do is just ink around the edges, and let me bring in my finished one so you can see.
Oh,
once
cool.
you've done that, yeah, look. So I've just coloured all those in. So once you continue round there, and you can see it takes that little bit of time, but it's really mindful and it looks amazing. And then I've just blended some Fryer Brown round the edges in the pigment ink pad just to sort of tie all that in, but I've left a lot of it clear on the middle. So once we've done that, I've just used my nesting dies, and I've just cut some hearts out. Now I found one of our heart dies, if anyone's got any heart nesting dies, it fits perfectly with this one here, which is your coffee lover.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought, because it was a heart shape, I would carry on with that heart shape, and it fits perfectly in the middle of that one.
Cool.
So we're just going to stamp that one out. Now, because I've used red, I thought we would use our Bordeaux ink pad. So I'm using quick drying because it's just that. It's absolutely quick drying. So let's pop that. God, this is nice and clean. Is it new? This
it's
looks like a
newer one, I think.
Very, very clean.
Yeah, from a week or so back.
Right, so we're just going to place that right in the centre there. So just the top and bottom, and then we're just going to pick that up with our stamping platform.
Michelle says, I enjoy both. I have a black coffee, but my tea has to be white with honey instead of sugar.
Oh, nice.
Honey in your tea. And Christine says, my husband accidentally sent my box of Christmas teacups to a local, accidentally in inverted commas, sent my box of Christmas teacups to a local church festival during the summer one year. I discovered it when I went to get them out for the holiday.
That's funny.
That's like when my Laura accidentally sent a load of my Christmas jumpers to the charity shop.
Obviously wasn't an accident, was
Obviously wasn't, no.
I just tell Al, I just tell him what I don't like him in, and then he just doesn't wear it again.
Yeah, just be honest, isn't it? Just be honest.
Although I have to be honest, there's not many things I don't like him in. I think some men are quite lucky. I think men are lucky. You're the same, Ben. Whatever you wear, you look good in. I think men look good in what they wear,
you do as well.
Don't they? Yeah, but I think we have to put a lot more effort in to look good.
How do you know that I wasn't preening myself in front of the mirror for 3 hours this morning?
Well, I don't know that,
no,
and that's
exactly.
very true. You might be doing that.
I didn't.
Right, so I've just tied my cardstock in. So I've got my cream card blank. I've just got a 7x7, I think, card blank, yes. And then I've just found some burgundy cardstock and my craft card as well. So craft card, if you haven't got it, is brilliant for all the coffee and tea collection.
Yeah. We've got that on the show, actually, on a buy two, get one free on Craft Card.
Amazing.
And Matte Black also on a buy two, get one as well.
Perfect. Yes, perfect. So let's just bring...
And if you love a buy two, get one, we've also got the Aquablend pencils on a buy two, get one with 20 bonus points.
Oh, that's good as well.
Really good.
Like that one.
If you love a buy two, get one, this is
that
the show
because
for
of
you.
Our end of craft month?
I think, no, that's just in this show.
Oh, nice.
Like you say, the craft card is something you want to stock up on because that will be brilliant with this collection, won't it? So
yeah, totally.
Get that in your basket.
Your basket.
Morning to Christine, who says, I've drifted towards a hot caramel latte. My Keurig has an attached latte cappuccino unit, but I occasionally drink a cup of decaf. Only drink a latte for breakfast and tea after dinner. And Michelle Boyd says, living in Ireland, there is only one tea to have, and that is Barry's tea. Well, if you're drinking Barry's tea, what's Barry drinking?
What is Barry tea?
I don't know what Barry's tea is. Is it just like Tetley's or PG? Nicola's just now Googling Barry's.
My Al likes really, really strong tea, to the point he'll leave the tea bag in it.
Stewing.
Yeah, Tracy does that, doesn't she?
Is that what they call a builder's tea?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't like that.
Yeah, if you make Tracy a cup of tea, yes, she always says to leave the bag in, doesn't she?
Yeah.
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 Nah. Manisha Patel. Hello, Manisha. We met at the NEC. Good morning. It's tea all the way. Here we go. Can't beat a builder's tea, but best loose tea has to be jasmine or Moroccan mint. I didn't know that a lot of people still did loose tea. I'm one of these people, I don't know if anyone else is like this. So if I've got a cup of tea and say the bag's burst and there's like loose tea and I get a bit of loose tea in my mouth, I don't then want to drink the rest of the cup.
Yeah, no, I'm the same.
It's like if I'm eating fish and I get a mouthful of bones, I then don't want to eat the rest of the fish with tea. It's so weird, isn't it? Just a little bit of the tea leaf. I don't want it then. I don't want it.
Don't want it.
What colours did you use again, Debbie, to create your
I will recap. I will just finish this one because all I've got to do is put the bow on. So I've just got a little bow which we're just going to place on there like so. And there we go. There's our coffee. But look how fabulous that looks just on its own. And that's just the embossing folder. Absolutely beautiful. And the colours I've used are a earth brown blend, yellow, a gold yellow blend, a dark red blend and a tan blend. Okay, so earth brown, gold yellow, dark red and tan blend.
fabulous first projet of the day. And Sue says, hi Debbie and Ben, ordered this quirky collection this morning. A lot of these have already disappeared. We'll get a full update for you after a break in just a second, because I feel like more will be getting checked out in just a mo. Sonia Rosamond says, in the south where I live, tea is a staple, but I have to have my coffee in the morning, but I do like tea. Like me, Sonia, coffee in the morning. I say coffee in the morning, coffee until I've sort of woken up. I'm terrible. I drink far too much coffee, I think.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I'll have 2 or 3 cups of a morning.
Oh, that's a lot.
And then I'll drink probably 2 or 3 in a day as well. That's why I'm so wired the whole time. I'm fine. Yes, says Sonia, I need to add that craft card to my order. It is a great deal. Yes, you certainly do. Get the Showstopper collection, £56, $72 is the price, platinum price. If you do want to go just tea, you can. If you just want to go coffee, you can. If you want to pick individually and have a little bit of a mix-up, you can. You can do a Christine Mahoney and buy the full collection and then add in an extra 8 paper pads. That is probably the way to go if you love your papers. If you love your papers, listen to me. The papers are absolutely flying out of the door individually. So make your choice, take your pick, get stuff in your basket, get it checked out. We will give you a full update on everything when we come back. So we'll see you in about 4 or 5 minutes.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend. And the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Hi everybody, this is Lynn Bledsoe. You asked me why I like or I love Crafter's Companion. Well, it's because I'm not a very good crafter, and Crafter's Companion makes me look better. It makes me look like a better crafter than I am, because I'm not good at design. So I have the layout collection that helps me with design. I don't like to do the same thing over and over. So I have a template library that gives me lots of new ideas and card bases and things to try. I never know what to put on the inside of the card, so I have the compendiums that have all the sayings for cards, and I never know what color combinations to put together and what goes with what, and so all their collections make it easy for me to know what to do. So that is why I love Crafter's Companion, because they make me look like a better crafter and give me ways to do things that I haven't tried before. Thanks, bye.
My favourite part is the interaction we can have with the lovely presenters.
The laughter and the giggles and the dressing up and the jokes.
Really fun and really good, and sometimes the only laugh you will get when you're not feeling well.
The personal connection with the presenters and the demonstrators.
The inspiration and clear instruction is patiently presented.
I love everyone that I have come to know on Crafters TV.
Well, we got 2 comedians, Dan and Craig. They're not comedians really, they're brilliant.
Presenters are great. Demonstrators are great.
Number 1 is the enjoyment I get from watching Ben and all of the demonstrators making the projects.
You are all so down to earth and genuine people, always willing to share and help.
Personal connection with everyone that's involved in Crafters TV.
For me, they have become my friend, creating a personal connection and making you feel part of a crafting family.
And get me a chuckle. It just feels like you're right there in my living room.
Welcome back, everybody. We are 25 minutes before the end of the show. Before the end of the show, we will try and get through what we've called the National Craft Month bag, taster bag. So basically, if you look on the website right now, there is a deal where you can get all of the 4 bags in one click. And basically, you will only pay for 3 and get the 4th for free. So you can do that. And then we've also got the 4 bags individually. So a stamp and die taster bag, mixed media taster bag, a colouring taster bag, and an embossing folder and stencils taster bag. Each come with 20 bonus points. But if you love them all, you can then go, oh, well, I'll have them all, please, and I'll have one for free. Thank you very much, with 100 bonus points. Thank you very much indeed. So yeah, we'll try and get around to that before the end of the show to show you what is in those bags. Hi Debbie and Ben, says Sue, I've ordered the Quirky collection. My favourite is a Costa Latte. The Costa Latte, which does cost a latte.
Absolutely.
I love the colour combos, Debbie, says Little Bear. And Sonia says, yes, I do need to add the craft kit to my order. Michelle Boyd says, when I go over to the UK, I have to take my own tea bags over. Oh, I visited a friend once and she gave me decaf tea. It was disgusting and I told her. I do think, like, you know, if you're going to drink tea or coffee, you've got to go for the full caffeinated effect, haven't you?
Well, I've never had decaf, so I don't know what it tastes like. So,
yeah. No, you can taste the difference. My mother-in-law drank decaf and they had, like, they've got a tin with the normal coffee and a tin for the decaf, and whenever I put the wrong one in, if I was at the house, you could tell the difference. Hey, but each to their own, right? Should we squeeze in another quick demo and then I'll remind you of everything in the collection?
Absolutely. So we're going to be using the tea party and tea time as well. So both with the teacups and the teapots. So they're going to be great ones to use. Now I've already lined them up here and I want to show you how easy it is to use your Gemini Mini. So if you've gone for a Gemini Mini, these are fabulous because literally they just cut like a breeze through your Mini and all the dies fit through there, which is amazing. So I love the teacup because you can do it in different ways. You can use it as a teacup that has the inside, so we've put the extra bit inside, so that gives you the little dots inside. So we see it over the head, so we can see that there, and then you can see it comes through. And then if you cut another one out and layer it underneath, then you can create one with different colours under there. And then you've got your teapot as well, and that's got your lid somewhere. Where's the lid gone? There it is, just like so. So we've got our lid and our pot there.
Cool.
So that's our 2 pieces. So you can see how easy they just die cut like a breeze. And then our other 2 pieces, we've got then our jug and our tea bag. I love that. I've never seen a tea bag die like this, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. And then we've got all our little embellishments. I've just put some low tack tape on to hold that into place, and then we can just run those ones through as well. I've worn the wrong top today because my sleeves keep knocking everything off. They're like, wobbly sleeves, and they keep knocking everything.
Could we not get you some elastic bands or something to like
yeah, it's like
roll them up?
Roll my sleeves up. Look, that's probably better.
I do like your top. Is that new?
It is a new one, actually. Yes, thank you very much.
We're all in new gear today.
Absolutely. I like your waistcoat.
Yeah, I bought this in the Joe
good.
Brown sale. I always wear Joe Brown's stuff whenever I'm on air. If anyone from Joe Brown's is watching and they want to, want me to be like the poster boy for the.
Oh, I see what you've done.
So I'm doing there. Joe Brown's. It's all I ever wear.
Now let me just show you this little embellishment here. This is for your teacup, so you can literally put that across on your teacup. Also worked out that it looks a nice little rim for your pot as well. So if you pop it across like that, and then just trim the edges. Let me bring in this one. I've just mat and laid this onto another silver one on the back, and then I've just put the little heart on there as well. Now, if you emboss this this die here, it will emboss this little detail in, and it'll emboss your heart, or you can ink through it and it acts as a stencil as well. So you've got lots of choices on this pen, and I love that you can make everything individual. And then this piece here is going to go at the rim of your teacup, so right on that little edge there, and then that's going to create your teacup like that. So putting your edge one there, I've just put some navy card behind just to back that onto something darker, and then that little edge there as well. So we've got our teacup and our, let me just grab the lid as well, and I've already just popped a little bit of silver behind there just to give that some dimension. So that's what you're going to do with those.
Is anyone else getting Beauty and the Beast vibes from the teacup and the pot there?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Mrs. Potts.
And Chip.
And Chip, yes, this is pot and chips. Then I'm going to use, now you've probably not done this before, now obviously these are alcohol dyes, but I just want to use my gold brown blend. I'm just going to actually just go through the inside of my die here. So just very gently, it doesn't matter if you get some on your die, it just means it's going to, it's just going to dye it a little bit because it is alcohol, but actually it makes this a really cute little die then. Just to, if I take that one out, so look at that, we've got our little tea bag. You can do that with your ink as well, but you can also do that with your alcohol pens. And then you've got your jug as well, so just, oh there it is. So you've got your jug, and then with that same pen, just so it doesn't look so stark white, do your pointillism technique.
Oh,
so
yes.
just literally dotting all around.
What? No, I know what pointillism is, but no, I 100% do.
It's the way you said that.
No, I did it like that because I didn't know what it was, and then it's probably a year since I've heard someone say the word pointillism, and just the way you brought it up again, just use your pointillism, yeah? You know, pointillism. It's like it's dotting, isn't it, basically?
It is dotting, yeah, and what that does, it adds texture and makes your sort of jug not look so stark white. So when you sort of do that, it just makes it look a little bit more realistic. So it stops it being that stark white. Right, so we've got all our little embellishments. I'm going to pop these to the side for a second. And then, now this card, once I'd sort of chopped up some of my other bits that I was using for launch, and I thought, oh, what can I do with all these little strips? And I thought, I know, I'm going to actually use these to make them almost like into shelves. And what I love, I've got 4 completely different papers here, but they all work so well together. So I'm going to be using these ones just to mat and layer together. So first of all, let's put this one down. And I've used the same papers as I've made our sort of teacups as well. So don't be frightened to use your papers to create your teapots and your coffee cafetiers and your teapots, to do any of your pattern papers with.
My mum and dad always used to have the cafetiere for their coffee when I was little, and it was always an argument between me and my sister who got to do the plunger.
The plunger, yes.
Yeah, I always remember
it was really exciting.
Massive arguments. Yeah, I want to do it. No, I'm going to do it. It's like, what?
Isn't it funny, the simplest of things?
Yeah. Which you think it was very posh. Isabel, there isn't a bonus buy, no, on the tea and coffee showstopper. It's basically you can buy the tea and coffee collections together in one click, and you save, I think it's an extra £5, and you also get 50 bonus points if you go for the showstopper as well. So that's the sort of bonus this time around on your showstopper. Laurie's just said, I have to have this collection. Right now, I'm waiting on the bookworm collection plus other stuff. And Betty Weaver, this is the quote of the day. Decaf equals brown sadness water.
What? Brown sadness?
Sadness water, yeah.
Oh, I
decaf.
see, decaf,
yeah.
right.
Or that's what I read somewhere, lol, says Betty Weaver. I love that, yeah. Brown sadness water, decaf.
I suppose it's like anything, it's what you get used to, isn't it?
Yes. And like you say, I think some people have to drink decaf, don't they, as well?
Yes, I know a friend of mine does. I don't know why, but she's, for medical reasons, she doesn't have caffeine.
Also, hi to Sonia, who says, I love the tea bag, that is so cute. And Julie says, you could colour them in to be Mrs. Potts and Chip. Yeah, so if you wanted to go on a Beauty and the Beast thing. Yes, you could, couldn't you? Just cut a little bit of a chip out the cup. There you go, Beauty and the Beast sorted.
Oh, I love that. It's my favourite Disney film.
You went and saw Wicked the weekend, didn't you?
Yes, we did. This weekend just gone. It was amazing.
In the West End?
Good. Yes.
Was it amazing?
Victoria. Yeah, we all loved it. It was just amazing. I've got to tell you a story of my little Ava. What was the time? When we come out and Mum said to her, she went, "Did you love it?" She went, "Mummy," she said, "I loved it so much." She said, "I didn't even want to blink." Because I didn't want to miss it. And she went, and the only time, she said, and the only time that I missed it was when I had to blink.
Oh, that's so cute, isn't it?
She is so cute. I was like, oh, that's so lovely.
Yeah, I know producer Johnny's been and he said it's incredible.
It was amazing. I absolutely loved it. I just thought, yeah, it was just, I'll tell you the bit I loved the most. I loved the monkeys. You know the monkeys, the witches' monkeys? I thought they were so good.
What, scary or?
Yeah, no, they're the flying monkeys that the witch has. Yeah, they were just everywhere on the stage and up on the balcony bits, and they looked incredible. Like, yeah, I thought they were brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, so good. Right, so I've put these as like toppling teacups.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put these, because these are the biggest thing in, because they're a different set to what the teapot comes in. I want to put these right at the front so it looks like they are bigger than what the rest of them are.
Yeah.
And then, so I'm actually going to put them, I think, this side, yes. And then I've just cut these. Now, these are just strips off of my craft card. And I've used these because I thought they'd just look really cool as sort of like shelves. So let's just pop some dotty tape pen along here. And we're just going to stick this underneath. Doesn't want to come away. There we go. So these are just going to act like little shelves.
Oh, yeah.
That we can then stick them. So it doesn't look like they're just floating in midair.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do the same with this one. So this one will go over to this side.
We've got over 20% of your showstopper gone now in 45 minutes.
Amazing.
Very popular.
So let's just pop that one there. And then we've got our teapot, so we're going to pop our teapot on that shelf. And again, I think I just put a little bit of foam, and that way it'll just give it a bit more dimension. Like so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, musicals are great, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Have you been in a musical at all, like on the stage?
Well, yeah, but
You've
not...
done panto.
Yeah, not at that level. So I've done... Well, the first ever thing I did on stage when I was 7, I was Oliver in Oliver.
Oh, wow.
What else have I done? Oklahoma I've done.
Nice.
What other musicals have I done? Oh, Nicola paid a statue in The Sound of Music.
I love that.
I did Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, that's cool.
I was Seymour in Little Shop of Horrors. I know, it's the main character energy.
That's very good.
I did a few plays as well. Mainly pantos though. That's where the fun's at. Because you get to do your own thing and muck about. One of my favourite things I ever did though was, you know the TV show Darling Buds of May?
Yeah.
We did the stage version of that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and I was Charlie, the tax inspector.
Oh, wow.
I really enjoyed that.
Yeah,
that was fun.
That. Great programme.
Yeah, and other than that, I just sort of dress up as a lady in panto. Yeah, have you done like, did you do any like amateur dramatics or anything like that, performing?
I used to love drama when I was at school.
I imagine you did.
Yeah, not, no, I never really did anything.
No?
I was too shy, Ben.
No, I can't believe that.
Yeah, no, honestly, I was. I would never be somebody that would put themselves out there. No, not at all.
You heard it here first, folks.
I mean, if you ask me now,
yeah.
maybe. But believe it or not, and I know it's hard to believe, but I'm quite, I keep myself to myself most of the time.
Do you know what? I'm exactly the same. Like, give me the opportunity to, get on stage and perform, and I will do it. But the rest of the time, like, I lead quite a quiet sort of normal humdrum life. I'm quite happy to sit in with a cup of tea in my reclining chair than go out and, do anything on a Saturday night.
And then what I've got here, I didn't cut any out, but we've literally got oranges and lemons in here. Let's bring this over so you can see it a little bit there. So we're just going to pop a couple of those there for our tea. So we've got our lemon. Let's pop our lemon on the shelf there, and we've just got a slice of lemon.
Carol Burns has said her treat coffee is Bailey's coffee. I bet that's quite tasty.
Oh yeah, I would quite like that as well. And then I've just got my sentiment. So we've got life begins after tea, and then we're just going to pop that into place. Where is my? There it is. Just pop a bit more foam on there to hold that all up. So it's just so. What's great about this card, Ben, is that you can literally use all your scraps and make all those different papers into little shelves.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to pop that one right in there. And there we go, it's our little tea card.
That is incredible. Over 20% of the Showstopper stock has gone. Lots and lots and lots of you loving it. Deborah Benton, good morning, Debbie and Ben. The CC family have been waiting for this set for what feels like forever. Grab it today like Lynn Haynes has done. She says, I've just bought the Showstopper. This morning, I love this collection. Like the tablecloth effect with the different papers, says Sensational Sky. Looks very effective. And Michelle Boyd says, Ben, sing a bit of Suddenly Seymour for us. I'm not before. Suddenly Seymour is standing beside you. You don't need no makeup. Oh, I don't remember. What's the next line?
He's not shy, is he?
I can't remember. It was years ago that I did that.
That's amazing.
Little shop behind. Right. Now, very quickly, we are going to go through. So are we going to go through them individually? Okay, so we'll show you the 4 bags. We'll have to rush through these quite quickly. So there are 4 bags here. Each come with 20 bonus points. If you like them all, though, what I would say is don't buy until we've shown you them all, because you will... oh, OK. So forget all of that. So this detail coming up on your screen now is if you like all 4 of the bags, right? So if you like all 4 of the bags we're about to show you here, go for this. You'll get 100 bonus points, and you will get all 4 of these bags, but you'll only pay for 3, okay? So that's the best way to go if you like them all. If you just like them individually, again, you can look on the website, but you can buy them all individually with 20 bonus points. But if you like all of them, get this deal. You'll get 100 bonus points, and you'll only pay for 3 of the 4 bags. So if I show you it doesn't really matter now, does it then, really? No. So I've got a Stamp and Die taster bag here. The value here is these 3 items. So if you were to go for this individually, it is the Happy Mother's Day. That is a Stamp and Die. You've then got the My Kitchen, My Rules stamp set from the kitchen collection. And then you've also got this here, which is your Love Letter Stamp and Die set from the Age of Elegance. Details at the bottom of your screen if you want it individually. Everything else in this bag then you get for free. So the Peacock Feather Mask is free. You've also got in here the Sky and Thunder God, aka Kurt Russell in Christmas Chronicles. That is free. You're going to get the beautiful Greek tile die set for free. You're then going to receive your Happy Father's Day set. That is all the one of those beautiful frames. It's got top hats and all sorts in there. Top bloke, Happy Father's Day, best dad of your sentiments. That's free. You've got a beautiful corner edgeable in the Elegant Peacock. That's free. You're going to get the fantastic Brian the Snail, Take It Easy from Sheena's Garden Visitors. That is stamps and dies for free. You're also going to get for free another one of the masks, which is the Delicate Dandelions. And then you've also got the Delightful Peonies edgeable as well. So that is one of the bags, a Stamp and Die bag. If you want that on its own, bottom of the screen, £35 or $45. Do you want me to do my other one? And then this is your colouring taster bag. Same again here. If you like this, you can get it in the Showstopper with the 2 that Debbie will show you in just a second. If you want it on its own, bottom of the screen. Quite simply, the value, more than the value of this bag, are your illustrators. These are $39.99 on their own, and you're getting them in the bag, which is £35 or $45. All the colours of the rainbow here in this set. It is your Essentials illustrators, and then you've got, of course, your dual-ended pens, fine nib, and then that beautiful Japanese brush nib. Everything else essentially in this bag then is for free. We're going to give you a set of our classics You are also going to get a set of our beautiful metallic markers. You are going to get the duo colour aquas. You are also going to get our metallic pencils as well. All of that for free in that bag when you buy the illustrators. Bottom of the screen if you want it on its own with 20 bonus points. If you love everything, hang fire, because these are the 2 bags that you're going to get with Debbie right now are in the showstopper, so you'll pay for 3 rather than 4. What you got, Debbie?
Yeah, so I've got mixed media. You know how I love a mixed media. It's a great bag to have if you want to dabble in some certain things, and it's incredible. So to start with, this is what you're paying for. So you've got your Enchanted Ocean, you've got 6 inks here, you've got your Coral Breeze, God, need my teeth in for that one. Your Queen Conch, your tropical. Let me just put my glasses on. It'll be so much easier when it. There we go. I can see.
It's a miracle.
Breeze, Queen Conch, tropical shallows, your Deep Pacific, your Blue Bay, and your Ocean Royalty. So all of those. You're also paying for this one here, which is your Sunbeam, and it's your shimmer ink pads. And also we've got in there your amazing chunky glitter. This one is your wildflower as well. So all of those 3. So that's all you're paying for, and then you're getting all of this for absolutely nothing. Can you believe we've put in some of our acrylic paints? Absolutely incredible there. These ones are your brights. We've also got some of your gilding flakes in your soft rose. There's also, is there 2 soft rose in there? I've got 2 in here. Not sure if 2 should be in there. We will double check on that one. It might be a different colour. Look at this. And you're also getting, you're not paying for this, your Empire Gold. You do get 2 in there as well. You're getting your Empire Gold, which is absolutely incredible in that box. Also popping in a shimmer spray, which is your Dancing Green. We've then got some more glitter paste, which is your Mesmerising Glitter. And you've got that in your Wood Nymph. We've then got also, the last one here is some blending tools as well. So I love that we've popped all of those in, which is absolutely incredible. And remember, all you're paying for is your shimmer ink pad, your set of 6 ink pads, and your chunky glitter as well. So all of those you're getting in that one for your platinum price of £84 or $108. That's incredible value that you're getting in that bag. Now, my other bag that I've got for you, this one is your embossing folder and stencil.
And this, so basically, if you've liked all 3 bags so far, essentially you're getting this one for free.
Wow, that's incredible. Right, so you've got embossing folder number 1 in here. Beautiful, elegant florals that you've got in that one. You've also got, I love this one, your beautiful world. Now this one comes with that stamp set, plus your die, plus your embossing folder. So that's incredible. So you're paying for those 2. And you've got in there one for Halloween as well, so your witch's stencil. So if you're just going for this one, you will be paying just for those, and then everything else I'm about to show you is absolutely free. So we've got our Age of Elegance on this one. That one was coming in. I love this one. That one, it has been one of my favourite ones.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty, especially for your masculine cards. So that's coming to you, which is your Vintage Vegas. We've then got your Myths and Legends, which is your Athena Designs. Then you've got your Hellenic, is it?
Oh, Hellenic, yeah, Hellenic, yeah.
And then we've also got, I'm chucking that one away. That is in there. I'm not chucking it away because it's not in there. There we go. You've got your triple one there, so you're getting a double one. Love this one as well. 3, your White Christmas stencils. You're also getting your Arabian Nights triple stencil in there. You've then got your stencils. This one's brilliant. This is Blissful Nature, and it's a 3D layering stencil to create your leaves and your foliage. Then you've got this one. Wow, this is amazing. You've got your Threaders stencil set there. So layering up these stencils to create just beautiful stencils. And even though that's a Threaders one, you can just use that in your paper craft as well. And then the last but not least is your butterfly one. So your Delightful Butterflies, your 3 stencils. That's amazing. I think that bag is just absolutely brilliant. So grab them now, all those taster bags, to get a new taste of a new craft. I love that.
So all the details have been flashing up on the bottom of the screen for you if you want them individually. So they're all basically £28 or $36. with 20 bonus points. However, if you liked all of the bags that we've just shown you, that is the one to go for, because everything, so all 4 bags we've just gone through there, which is £400 or $526 worth of product, you get for that price. £84 or $108. Absolutely insane value for money, but that's all you're going to be paying today if you are a platinum member. Make sure you grab it. You'll also get 100 bonus points as well, and of course we'll go through those in much more detail later on in that finale show, which has got more as far as tenner deals are concerned. There will be time limited deals in that show, and if my notes are correct, it is going to be the shortest time limited deals that we have ever done. That's what I thought, Nicola. Yes, I know. Is that a typo? Okay, we're hoping it's a typo. But listen, you'll need to be in for that show. You'll need to be back as well in an hour's time, because we have got the official launch of the tea and coffee collection, of which over 20% of the stock has already disappeared. So make sure you join us for that. In the meantime, you may as well get your collections checked out. You can come back, you can enjoy all of the fun with Debbie, pick up all of the hints, tips and inspiration, and just have a great time with us. Until then, go and get a tea or coffee, lol, and we'll meet you back here in an hour. Until then, bye for now.